Celebrities feel so much pressure to look perfect at all times, but the truth is they suffer from fashion blunders from time to time just like the rest of us. Thankfully, some of them have learned from their past mistakes and they've been able to completely transform the way they look right before our eyes. Just wait until you see which celeb went from messy and disheveled on the red carpet to a glam goddess. Stay tuned because you won't want to miss it. If this is your first time visiting our channel, don't forget to subscribe and please give this video a big thumbs up. Today we'll be showing you 10 celebs who went from trash to class. The Weeknd. The Weeknd managed to expand his career outside of his hometown of Toronto, Canada to become an international superstar. With songs such as Earned It and The Hills captivating his fans, there was something else about him that really stood out. We're talking about his hair, of course. The R&B singer sported a head full of wild dreadlocks that left some people baffled. When asked about his hair inspiration, the singer said he wanted to be iconic and he thought his hair would be the one thing people would always remember him by. He was probably right, but in 2016, the singer felt he was in dire need of a makeover. His hair is what set him apart from the rest of the artists in the music industry, and we never thought we'd see the day when he'd step out without his signature locks. But apparently, his hair was getting so long it was affecting his sleeping habits. He was only able to sleep on one side of his face, and snoozing was becoming so uncomfortable. He knew it was time to do the big chop. When he debuted his new hairdo in his Starboy music video, his fans were completely shocked. His hair had been cut into a much shorter style, and he looked so handsome. Getting rid of his signature hairstyle didn't change his career one bit. If anything, we think it has improved his life, especially when it comes to the ladies. He's now considered one of the hottest stars in the industry, and he went from dating supermodel Bella Hadid to showing up on the red carpet with Selena Gomez. Jennifer Lopez. We wouldn't necessarily call Jennifer Lopez's old style trashy. However, some people believe her style sense has evolved tremendously throughout the years, and we would have to agree. When J.Lo was transitioning from an actress into a singer, she embraced a lot of the fashion trends of the late 90s and the early 2000s, and a lot of those trends didn't really suit her. She was frequently spotted out with pants that were hanging so low, she was practically exposing herself. She was also a huge fan of velour jumpsuits and big hats that did nothing but cover up her beautiful face. Over time, the superstar revamped her appearance by embracing simplistic outfits that didn't overpower her looks. These days, when she hits the red carpet, she's guaranteed to end up on everyone's best dressed list. It seems like she can do no wrong no matter what she wears, but we definitely think she looks her best when she's all decked out in a designer gown. But she even hits a home run when she's dressed in a casual outfit and just hanging out around town. J.Lo is now known as the epitome of Hollywood glamour these days, but we can't say the same about her style choices from the past. But we're so glad she has finally learned from her previous fashion blunders. Her new look is sleek, elegant, and so sophisticated. Hilary Duff. It really pains us that we had to add Hilary Duff to our list. She's such an amazing singer and actress, and she's always so sweet and kind to her fans. She has managed to transition from a child star to a young adult actress without getting involved in a bunch of Hollywood drama. And for those reasons, we also love and respect her. But we can't be the only ones who question some of her style choices in the past. The former Disney star was obsessed with wearing wacky outfits with wild prints that were nothing but big distractions to her beauty. After becoming a mother, Hilary hit the gym and started working on her fitness. As her body began to change and become more toned, the superstar gave herself a complete makeover. She has experimented with various hair colors throughout the years, and each color suits her perfectly. Her style choices have also changed as well. She has said goodbye to the cute and girly items in her wardrobe. These days, when Hilary steps out, she's knocking them dead in tailored dresses that fit her like a glove. We know that this is only the beginning of Hilary's transformation into a classy vixen, and we can't wait to see how her style continues to grow and change as the years go by. Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart is what many people like to call an overnight success story. She popped up on the scene out of nowhere as Bella Swan in the Twilight films. Before she knew it, she was hitting up every industry event, getting invited to award ceremonies, and landing on the cover of fashion and beauty magazines. With how fast her career skyrocketed, we can't blame Kristen for being caught off guard. When she was photographed, she always looked like she was channeling her inner rock star. Her hair was dark and tousled, and she would sometimes show up wearing her most comfortable sneakers on the red carpet. We love that she wasn't trying so hard to fit in with the other it girls of the industry. Kristen was playing by her own rules, and the public and her fans had no choice but to admire her for that. But throughout the years, she has polished up her appearance a bit. She's still staying true to herself and the style elements that she adores. For example, we don't think she'll ever give up on adding edgy pieces to her wardrobe, but these days, she looks a lot more like a Hollywood bombshell. She completely chopped off all her hair and dyed it platinum blonde. It really brings new life to her entire appearance, don't you think? But not only that, Kristen has also changed changed her wardrobe to incorporate more figure-flattering pieces. With her transformation into a classy entertainer complete, even fashion bigwigs have taken notice of her new look. Karl Lagerfeld, the head designer at Chanel, offered Kristen a spot as their brand ambassador, and she accepted. It looks like her style evolution has certainly paid off. Adele. There's one thing about Adele that the world can't deny: the girl can sing. But it took her some time to discover a sense of style that flattered her when she first stepped out on the music scene. In earlier photos, Adele could be seen wearing super harsh makeup and dressed in clothing that did nothing for her appearance. It wasn't until she dropped a few albums that the designer decided it was time to drop her questionable fashion too. She was always comfortable with the way she looked, no matter how many people in the industry criticized her. But she knew it was time to make some positive changes in her life by getting into the best shape of her life. In 2015, the singer went on a strict diet in combination with daily runs. When she stepped back out in the public eye, everyone was absolutely amazed. We thought she looked beautiful before, but the weight loss gave her the extra dose of confidence she really needed. With her new figure, she started to put more effort into her clothing choices, and her transformation into a classy and refined songstress was unbelievable. Adele left the kitschy pieces and the wild makeup behind, and now she's all about nude lipsticks, dramatic eye makeup, and the best luxury gowns money can buy. We loved the way she looked before, but we love her appearance even more now. Jay-Z. No one really expected Jay-Z to look like $1 million every time he hit the red carpet. As a leader in the hip-hop world, the rapper was all about wearing streetwear clothing and big gold chains. His style evolution didn't happen overnight like some of the other celebs on our list. Instead, Jay slowly morphed from wearing big and baggy clothing to sporting dapper tuxedos. Maybe his 2013 hit Suit and Tie with Justin Timberlake had something to do with his extreme makeover. These days, it's hard to catch him out and about without seeing him look marvelous from head to toe. With his wife Beyonce being a fashionable trendsetter in her own right, we can imagine he feels a lot of pressure to look just as good as her at all times. We would probably feel the same way if we were him. Whenever these two hit up an event, all eyes were on B. Reporters want to know all the details about her hair, her makeup, and which designer gown she's wearing. Jay usually stays close behind her and allows her to soak up the spotlight. But we have to give credit where credit is due. He deserves a huge pat on the back for leaving his old style in the past. Together, these two are a couple of the most stylish celebs in the industry. Don't you agree? Robert Pattinson. Just like his ex-girlfriend Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson also saw his life change overnight after he appeared in the Twilight films. The English actor became the hottest celeb in Tinseltown after he made his international debut on the big screen, and many of his fans were attracted to his rough and rugged looks. He has always been a handsome heartthrob, but Robert didn't always look as put together as he does today. At the start of his career, the actor embraced a more casual appearance. He loved to wear his sneakers and worn-out jeans during his off days, but he would always manage to clean himself up nicely just in time for big Hollywood galas. His career as an actor opened more doors for him in the fashion world. With access to more expensive clothing, the actor began taking more pride in his appearance when he was on and off the red carpet. This is when big-name brands started to see more potential in him. He was eventually hired on as a brand ambassador for Dior, and we think his revamped appearance definitely helped him get his foot in the door. He still has the scruffy look with his wild facial hair and messy head of hair, but he looks a lot more classy these days. We're sure his fiancée, FKA Twigs, would definitely agree. Ariana Grande. One look at Ariana Grande's Instagram feed and it's pretty obvious she knows a thing or two about fashion, but things weren't always this way for the singer. Before she was in the limelight as a singer, she looked a lot different from the way she looks today. She had a head full of beautiful, curly hair that she would straighten, bleach, and dye red for her role on the Nickelodeon show Sam and Cat. She would also step out wearing skin-tight dresses and chunky high-heeled shoes that didn't really suit her style. When she started to gain more attention as the music industry's next Mariah Carey, Ari revamped her style to become a bona fide vixen. She dyed it back to brown so it would be a more natural color. Then she added in some hair extensions to make her hair more full, and she started to wear her hair in a high ponytail. But that was just the start of her transformation. The singer completely changed her wardrobe and started to wear cute, flirty skirts and thigh-high boots. It was almost as if she grew up and became a classy, sophisticated woman in the blink of an eye. These days, Ariana knows exactly what to wear to continue her reign as one of the industry's most stylish icons. Cardi B. Some people struggle for years to make their dreams come true, and Cardi B was one of them. She started out dancing in bars in New York to support herself while she pursued her music career. She was eventually given a role on the reality television show Love and Hip Hop New York. Through the program, she was able to showcase some of the music she had been working on, and she had high hopes that she would be able to turn her reality TV gig into a record deal. When her song Bodak Yellow was released, her fans just couldn't get enough of it. But they weren't the only ones who were singing along to her lyrics. Cardi gained a bunch bunch of new fans all across the world as she managed to climb her way to the top of the music charts. With success coming at her so quickly, it's not a big surprise that the rapper needed a little bit of help in the wardrobe department. She wore a lot of clothing that would make most people cringe, but when the music industry embraced her, the fashion world was right behind them. Cardi was able to push her wacky outfits into the back of her closet for good, and now when she steps outside, she's making jaws drop by showing up in the most beautiful creations. Just check out this blue off-the-shoulder gown by designer Kristen Stewart. Cardi wore this dress to Rihanna's 3rd annual Diamond Ball, and she definitely stole the show. Her transformation is proof that your dreams can come true if you continue to work hard and stay dedicated. We think Cardi's transformation into a classy superstar is just the tip of the iceberg. We can't wait to see how her style progresses as she continues to dominate the music world. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to check out our friends at The Trendy to see more cool videos for teenagers.